What's going on, guys? I'm Brave Hero. In this video we're going to be talking about sniping tips, and not just your basic sniping tips. Those you can find at the bottom of the screen. They're going to be titled, well, it's going to be titled my Rise of Iron sniping tips. You know, I'm going to have several videos in there, so if you want to go in there and watch them for some basic sniping tips, you know, that's awesome. But in this video we're going to be talking about advanced sniping tips, you know, how to stay alive. In this new meta we have here, when you die you lose all your special ammo. So the main concern now is to play passive yet aggressive at the same time. I know you're probably thinking, you can't do both, but you can. So first, let's look at the aggression levels. So when I talk about aggression levels, I'm going to be talking about low, mid, and high. Your low is your passive player who, you know, isn't too aggressive, isn't going to go out there and die. Your high aggression is you're steamrolling the team, you're out there, you don't care if you die. So keep that in mind when I'm talking in this video. Another thing is, guys, you know, like I said, sniping isn't dead. Sniping is great right now, especially because you're not going to be challenged by other snipers. The only sniper that can challenge you is the No Land Beyond. And I'm not going to be talking about the No Land or Icebreaker in this video. So getting started with tip number one. Tip number one is going to be your initial spawn. When you spawn in, you have sniper ammo, but so do other players. They have shotgun, they have fusion rifle stuff. So your aggression level is low. You want to focus on snipe lanes and funnel points. Snipe lanes, if you can get there first, it's the best right there, because you know people are going to go there. Just like funnel points, you know, a pathway or a door everyone goes through, like Cauldron, everyone goes to the center. So looking at this play right here, guys, you know, initial spawn, first couple seconds, what does everybody do? Everyone starts hard scoping the door. So I press in. Ooh, that guy's challenging with the Icebreaker. I saw him back off, so I said, okay, let me push back out, cut the pie a bit, and got that guy. So I pushed in left there, and what I notice is my aggression level is going a little bit higher, because if you see my kill feed there, there's going to be 2 people down. Alright, so it's right now it's a skirmish. If you look on the right side, skirmish match. So right now it is a 3v1. So what am I going to do? I'm going to push on these guys, knowing that there's one guy live.
You're in the lead.
And pressing in, you find that guy in the back. And that's what happens when you have an AFK player, guys. But for the most part, you always want to observe your kill feed. You want to know what's going on. You know, if it's a skirmish match and, you know, you get two people down, you have the advantage. You know, you press on them. Especially, you know, if you have a sniper, you know, start cutting the pie, start pressing in, and start taking those snipe lanes. Snipe lanes can do that. They can turn the game around. So looking at tip number 2, you're going to be use your surroundings. Avoid open areas. Open areas are death traps. Use cover as much as possible. Use your teammates, because they are also cover, but also they're your shield. They will take bullets, and utilize game cues. So look, we're going to look at the next clip. So right here, I noticed there's a sniper there, and there's a guy to the right of him. At this moment, I'm using the cover 1 to the right of me is that rock. Cover 2 is the rock of the left of me. And dead. So looking at another clip, guys, you know, that was just one. Cover is going to keep you alive always. Learn to use cover to your advantage. Just like this one in intro, I'm pressing out. The box is my cover. I look to the left and there's a teammate down. So there has to be an enemy there. So pressing out of cover. Got one. Go back in cover. Take this guy down and go back into cover. And that third person was, I guess, on the other side of the map. So right there is using cover to your advantage. It's going to keep you alive, and you're able to get, you know, when you peek out. You know, you can peek out and snipe somebody. And they don't know when you're going to peek out. Only you do. That's the advantage of using cover. So moving on to tip number 3, guys. It's going to be a very important tip. It's on your respawn. But you know what? Let me get that up on the screen. respawn. That's when you're running on empty, guys. You spawn with 0 ammo. Your aggression level is going to be mid to high. You want to start playing towards special and stay in that proximity of the special box. Even if heavy spawns in, you want to start playing towards that. So at this moment, you're going to see me pop my golden gun. I see heavy on the map. I get one guy down, and what do I notice? I see a special box in front of me, heavy to the left of me, so I need to secure this area. So I need to stay in this area to pick up both. For those of you who are wondering, well, Brave, how did you spawn in with special ammo? No, guys, this isn't an old clip. What I did is I'm using the Shadow of Veils. And with the Shadow of Veils, let me put it on screen. With the Shadow of Veils, you're going to see the bottom perk right there. It's called Replenish. This weapons magazine will be refilled whenever a super is cast. That's probably the best perk right now, especially in this meta. You know, I spawn in and I pop my golden gun, boom, I got 4 rounds, which is awesome in my opinion. You know, you can re-roll Herb of Malevolence to have that. I'm not sure if any Rise of Iron snipers do. You guys can let me know down in the comments section if they do, so I keep my eye out for one. So moving on to tip number 4, it's to be I guess more important one right here. It's gonna be rinse and repeat. After you pick up special, what do? Your aggression level goes back to low. You want to play towards your team. You want to know your role, and most important of all, don't push solo because you're a sniper. You're here to back up your team. So at this moment, it's decision time. Do I push to the left where all the red is and die, or do I go back at my teammates? Yeah, there may not be trouble up here, but I'm able to, 1, I'll be able to get an assist, and I'll take an assist over a death any day. And 2, I'm able to help my teammates out. So right there, I got an assist. That's fine. So I look to the left and I see my teammate over there get into a gunfight. Guy pops up, I'm able to help out. And I'm still near my teammates, still alive. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You want to start knowing your role as a sniper. You want to start playing towards your team. You know, once you start playing away from your team, that's pretty much like instant death. And that's not good at all. So let me give you a bonus tip here, guys. On screen, you're going to see this Noble Bomb happen. What do you notice? My teammates are dead and they're special to the left of me. What do? You want to revive your teammates first and then pop special. You know, let's be considerate of them. You know, like revive, because they're going to spawn in with no ammo. And if one is your Matador guy, the other guy is your sniper, I'd rather them have special than not. So moving on to our last tip. Let me go ahead and put that on screen. Tip number 5. Knowledge is power. Know when to primary, know when to call it a loss and rotate, and know when to challenge. So at this moment, I'm not sniping, you know, my teammates are around. I'm able to, you know, get an assist here, get an assist there. But look at this next clip. So this teammate pushes down. So let me push in with him. So it's just one guy, but at this moment, I noticed there's 3 enemies, and to the top left, if you notice, my teammate died already. He went down there to his death. So there's 1, 2, 3. And what's my best decision on this one? I gotta call it a loss, guys, and I need to rotate, get out of this area. I do turn around right here, and you'll see me just watch it for a bit, just in case I get pressed from behind. So that's a smarter move, and I was able to pick up even more special. Well, there you go, guys. It's gonna bring us to the end of the video. If you guys are wondering, like, hey, Brave, where have you been? You know, sometimes I go offline mode, you know, but for the most part, guys, my hours at work change. And I'm still trying to adjust. Right now, I'm waking up at 3 in the morning, which, in my opinion, kind of sucks. That was normally the time I played Destiny. But for the most part, my Trials help is still there. If you are my subscriber, send me a message through PSN, and I will get to you when I can. I'm going to be selecting one of my subscribers over the weekend. So I think I'm off Friday, Saturday. So Fridays, I will be like, hey, can you do Trials? Yes, no, okay, awesome. Be on at this time and we'll go Lighthouse bound. But for the most part, guys, if I help you out once, you go to Lighthouse, I have to start moving on to other people. I can't go back and help you out, you know what I mean? But other than that, guys, I am starting my Xbox One character again. I know, finally, so I'll be able to jump on Xbox One, which is awesome. But for the most part, guys, I appreciate the support. Like I said, once I get everything settled with work and, you know, my 100 hours every 2 weeks, once I get it settled, it'll be a lot easier for videos. But if you guys can, share this video with friends. Like I said, for those of you people who still want to snipe, it's still there, guys. It's still there. Just got to play a little different, though. Don't forget to subscribe. Like this video if you found it helpful. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the Crucible.